I'm starting to digging this vibe.
Australia, the land of stunning landscapes, beautiful beaches and unique wildlife. If you are new here, good day. We are Sara and Igor, two full-time travelers exploring the beautiful country of Australia with our campervan and enjoying all the natural treasures this country has to offer.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome to finally the day where we pick up our campervan here in Australia. We can't wait, we are super excited. We are right now here in Cairns and we're gonna drive all the way down to Adelaide. So also make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of our vlogs. We are so happy. This day is finally here. We are right next to the place where we're gonna pick up our campervan, and yeah, we can't wait. Let's go.
We got our camper van, pretty excited about it. We're gonna of course show you everything later, but first things first, we need to do some grocery shopping because we plan to cook. We got our bags ready and let's go. In Woolworths they got some vegetarian options, like for example this schnitzel, but unfortunately our fridge is not so big so we cannot buy too much. But at least for 3-4 meals I guess we should be fine.
Before we pick up our campervan, of course, we checked a little bit on the internet which food chain or grocery store chain is the best one, and Woolworths seems to be one of the best ones, and we have to say it's really nice. There are so many options, we can find everything we want, but there is also Aldi or Lidl here in Australia, which should be even more affordable, but so far in the area where we are right now there is none of these shops, but we're gonna definitely also find this one and check it out. So far Woolworths, thumbs up. We just finished our first grocery shopping, and as you can see we went a little bit crazy. It's definitely more than we expected to buy, but I think now we are good like for a whole week. Let's just hope that we'll find some place to put all the stuff inside our campervan, but I personally can't wait to get some of this really amazing food.
Don't know how we did it, but we did it. Everything fits perfectly. We had 2 big bags, almost 2 baskets of grocery shopping, and this car seems to be so small, but somehow everything has place. You know, you need to play Tetris, so you put one stuff like this, one item like this, and the other like this, and then like this and like this, so somehow it is working.
Good morning guys. Yesterday, after all the shopping and preparing for our campervan adventure, we found even a campsite, but it was already late in the evening and we were also super tired. Today we finally can start our adventure, and our first official stop is the Millaa Millaa waterfall, and we are quite excited to be here because there aren't so many waterfalls here in Australia, but this is definitely one of those, and we are right here. We hear it already, so let's check it out.
That's pretty. The waterfall is called Millaa Millaa waterfall, and it is really breathtaking. The way to get here is quite easy, and now about 10 o'clock, 10:30, it's getting busy. So if you want to get this place only for yourself, you probably need to get here before 10, but be prepared, it's not as hot as you would think. So maybe take some kind of hoodie. First I was a little bit scared to get here because, you know, waterfall you probably need to go through the jungle, but it is not as scary as it seems. It's really nice. The weather is beautiful now in the sun. It's really hot, and I would love to jump into the water, but I know how cold it's gonna be when I'm gonna go out, so today probably we're gonna skip. Oh, he scared me. I mean, the small one scared me because the bush started moving, and then there was the big one. I just prepared our first meal camping, and I went easy with some avocado and scrambled eggs and fresh bread. Sure, it's gonna be delicious, but the idea was to put some avocado and then top it with some egg. How does it look? Delicious, right? I'm the food blogger now. Perfect first meal.
And probably the hugest coffee.
Yeah, the biggest. We bought new cups because they were so pretty and I couldn't resist, so here they are.
Guys, today we are on a mission, and where could we start this mission better than on a beach which is called the Mission Beach. It is such a beautiful place. It's like several kilometers long and it is so beautiful. The beach is so wide, the palm trees, the water, it's really breathtaking. But our mission is to get more forwards in the direction of Brisbane. We started in Cairns and we are driving in the direction of Brisbane, but it is quite a distance. So we said let's drive every day about 100-150 kilometers with our camper van, and the first 2 nights we drove like not even 100, so we definitely have to hurry up a little bit so we will be on time in Brisbane when we plan to be there. But of course we are trying to enjoy all the beauty along the way, and that's also why we have this camper van, so we can stop wherever we want, relax, enjoy, and then when we have enough, just go into the camper van and find another camping place to stay during the night.
Definitely a Costa Rica vibe in here, right? Because the beach is so big, so wide, and you've got also palm trees. Looks like the one in, I guess it was Uvita, I don't really remember, but looks definitely like one in Costa Rica, but still really beautiful. Of course, we've got this feeling like almost like on each road we drive and we feel like we are in Costa Rica because of the greenery. It's really like a lush green, strong dark green, and here it's the same. So I guess maybe the climate is similar, that's why they look also really similar, but it's definitely beautiful. We made it all the way down to Townsville, and today we are, let's say, camping on the gas station. You're not really allowed to camping here, but you're allowed to eat some sandwich maybe. So today's dinner, it's really simple, some sandwich, but I hope it's gonna be good.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome from a windy town here in Australia. We are right now in the Horseshoe Bay, and we were thinking when we were in Townsville which beach we're gonna visit, but there were also some other beaches around, but we weren't sure because on the pictures at least they didn't look so spectacular. But this Horseshoe Bay, it's like an oh my god beach. It's definitely one of the most beautiful beaches we have ever seen.
The weather is again not cooperating, right? It's a little bit cold and windy, but not so cold, like you can still wear shorts. And I just found some mussels, and you can also find some coral reef, like this one. Look how pretty. Wow, this one's really pretty. I would like to take it with me, but probably anyway we are not allowed to take it out of the country, right? Let's just leave it here.
I said, Sara, how beautiful this beach is, and she was like, is it really that beautiful? And I told her, yeah, of course, look at the beach, look at the rocks. And she asked me if I even have a thing with the rocks. So in case, Dwayne Johnson, if you see that, call me.
Now I'm starting to digging this vibe. It was a sentence out of my comfort zone, but I need to say, I understand Igor now, why is it so, for him, so pretty. When the sun comes out a little bit, it looks really amazing because of the color of the water, the color of the stones. And he even said that it looks like Seychelles, but he's totally right because of the huge stones around it. And I don't know if he already told you, but this place is called Horseshoe because of the shape of the beach. And you've got not only one beach, the one we are currently on, it's for campers and to park the car, but there are like 2 or even 3 more beaches which are like really small, but all really beautiful.
Wow, this is literally one of the most beautiful places I have ever been, and I feel excited like I was back in Puerto Rico. I just remembered, because I'm really blown away, and this place is so beautiful. The stones, the beach, the greenery, the viewpoint here. So if you are here, make definitely sure to walk up to the viewpoint. It takes about 5 minutes. It's really an easy hike. It is so stunning. And by the way, I know I started today's video with a hoodie, then nothing at all, and now with this hat, because the weather is changing all the time, but it is so perfect. I really fell in love with this place. Definitely some off-road campsite here, but it should take us about 1.7 kilometers, and then hopefully we will find where we are really heading to. So far doesn't look that there are like any civilization.
This is probably the most isolated place we ever been. I was already thinking we'll not make it, especially because the car in front of us was driving so slow. So I was already imagining ourselves stuck somewhere in the woods for the night. But fortunately, hopefully it will all be good, because Igor just went to office to ask about the place for the night, and I hope it's gonna be worth the trip to get here.
Good morning guys from the farm where we arrived yesterday. So at the end it turned out to be quite nice. It is definitely off the beaten path. We had to drive like 3-4 kilometers from the main road, and we were really not sure if we are still going the right direction. It was sometimes a little bit confusing. We were also thinking, should we just turn back and go somewhere else? But at the end we went all the way through, and it turned out really nice. It's really cute here. They have also some cows, some goats, and the farm is really huge, and the people here who are staying, and also the lady who owns it, is so lovely. So at the end we had a pretty nice and definitely quiet night.
So what do we have here today? It's our breakfast. It's about 12, so we really ate late breakfast. And today the chef, moi, got some sandwiches because I wasn't ready to cook already now. So we're gonna get some sandwich, and then after, at the evening, we're gonna get something like cooked, like a proper meal. I got vegetarian pastrami with some salad, and I need to say it is really delicious. And by the way, we are in Airlie Beach, which is a heart of Great Barrier Reef, and we are heading south.
Guys, we know you are definitely curious how our van looks with all the details, and we never showed you around, but now the time has come. Let's start from the back. We have here some space, like here the spare wheel, and here inside we have also some cables and also all the equipment to refill the water. And usually also the chairs and the tables is here, but we have it now already outside because we prepared already everything for dinner. Here's some more room, some backpack, our tripod, and some other stuff we don't use like every day. Here on the side we have also several things like the gas storage, the water to refill, and also like an outlet for the power. So the gas, I don't know how long it will last, but it should last like for several weeks. But the water, which we need most of the time just to wash our dishes, needs to be refilled here. So every time we are staying like on a paid campsite, we refill the water there. And also when we do that, we also recharge our power here. We need the power for the microwave, for the fridge, and also for the general lights which are inside the camper van. So all 3-4 days we have to recharge this, so we still can enjoy the whole camper van with all its features. In the front of the car is of course the wheel, and every morning we decide here where we're gonna drive today. And it's also really beautiful that we have an automatic car. We didn't expect this, but it's a really nice bonus. Here I put my phone so we can put the address where we are driving today, and while we drive along the coast of Australia we listen to some music, to some audiobooks or to some podcasts, and have a beautiful road trip.
On this side is also the place for the most important almost person in this car, me, the one who is changing the music and the one who is playing the podcasts. But Here's the inside. It's really easy to open. It's harder to close, but somehow we manage. And this is the space we are living in. Really small, but somehow we still make it. Getting two people inside is almost impossible as the space is really limited, but I'm gonna try my best to show you around. So we've got, of course, sink, we've got our heater or burner, however you call it, the place where we cook. Then we've got a little bit space here, and you can also open the table over here. You can also open the table over here, which is really convenient. Then you've got cupboards. Not much in the cupboards, only some plates and dishes. We bought ourselves beautiful cups because nothing tastes better in the morning than a coffee from your favorite cup. So we had to get really nice, beautiful 2 cups from Kmart. So if you're here in Australia and you need whatever, you're gonna find it in Kmart. Then I also decided to buy that kind of baskets because you can put your stuff inside. Then it's really easy. You just pull it out and you've got, for example, things for breakfast like coffee, some marmalade, some oatmeals, some honey. It's really convenient. And in the other one I've got stuff for dinner, but I'm not gonna show you everything. There's also microwave, but it is working only when we've got electricity, so it's not working at the moment. But this is a great place to put your material bags and some towels, which you don't need at the moment. Then we've got a really small fridge, but somehow fits a lot of food inside. Here is a drawer with some cutlery. We also bought some stuff like scissors, for example, or this to hold the hot pans and pots. A lot of things came with the camper, I need to say, but some of the things we had to buy extra. There's also a cupboard where we've got our pans and pots. This one, it's everything and nothing. Basically, whatever was just laying around, we just put here inside so it will not get lost. And of course, while we are driving, this is not staying here. You need to put everything either on bed or somewhere else, because of course, while you are driving, it can fall down. There's also like one big shelf on this side, so we put our cubes with our clothes, and this side is Igor's, this side is mine, and in the middle we've got basket, or actually this is a green bin, but we use it as a basket for our cosmetics. So if we are going to take a shower, we don't have to take each item, we just take the basket and everything inside. On the other side there is another shelf, and there we keep stuff like bag, my new hat, which apropos, please pass it to me so I can show them. So this is my new Australian hat. It is Australian wool, but it is made in Italy. This is what the lady told me. It was 100 bucks. It was quite expensive, but I thought I deserve it. I deserve the Australian hat. So let me know in the comments, how do I look? And there's also the bed. The bed, it's, I don't know how wide. It's not too wide, it's not too long for us because we are quite tall, but still fits both of us. It is really comfortable. I'm surprised. I didn't expect that. And during the day, maybe it gets a little bit messy because we've got so much stuff, but during the night, it is really beautiful. And one more thing I forgot to mention. We bought some string lights. They're all around the car. I put them on, and in the evening it looks really magical. This is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, as always, if you did like our video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to our channel and leave a comment, and we're gonna see you in next one. Bye!